Okay, well... yeah, so that was the way to turn off this statue, but there might have been multiple ways to get around that. Okay, I'm curious if we break this water, will it clean the blood? I think it does. Okay, noted for the future. We don't have to rely on Shadowheart to create water, destroy water. Okay, so now I'm kind of much more hesitant about what's across here. Because I really do think there were some statues we didn't turn off yet.
No use digging with my bare hands. It's packed too tight.
Oh no! Did I sell my shovel? I sold my shovel earlier, didn't I? I made Will go back to the vendor to buy the shovel. Whew! Thank you. Elixir of fire resistance. Cool. Some supplies and all that. Was that really it though? Because... can we hit these guys? It does seem to imply you can, but I don't know if that would be a good thing. None of them are on anymore. Yes, I can see there is a giant statue there as well. Wow. Good job, Welonz. Oh, maybe this one... oh my gosh, are you really just gonna succeed in your perception check like that all the time? Charred key. Charred key. Potion of glorious vaulting. Triple your jump distance. Stuff like this one and the arrow of transportation or whatever it was might be interesting. Hey. What happened to you?
The corpse remains silent.
Did the goblins kill you as well? Yeah, maybe this one rune did all three. Honestly, I'm not sure, but it looks like that's it for the standable area. So I think that's it for this cave. Oh, there might be another way out of this area. We saw the entrance by the eagle already. It's from right outside this place. Outside the main door. I'm actually quite hurt right now. I don't know if I want to... hold on. See, this is a different way. I just want to see where this leads. Might be good for me to go talk to Kagha too. Enclave library.
Trap. Be cautious.
Enclave library? I have no idea where we are right now. Are we inside Kagha's place? Whoa! What? 30? Is that even possible? We'd basically have to have a Starion. Or, because it's a vent? Another way we can do this is, can we just, like, throw some random crap on it?
Still breathing.
I just sold all my random crap earlier, though. Maybe you can have, like, a... would you like a mask from the hag? So I'm really hoping that works. Poison cloud. Okay, the poison's coming out.
Trap.
Just put some random... I say random, but would you like a cheese wedge? Not enough space? No, I don't want to disarm it. I just want to... like, just put something down on it. Why? I don't actually have that many random things to put on it. I don't want to put...
Blade at the ready.
like, the armor might be useful. The Morning Star. Maybe there just isn't enough space there. I don't know. Okay. I think...
what to do?
everyone just stand here for now, because I don't know what's on the other side of this. We're not supposed to be here. So if I come out of this... is everyone gonna be pissed? Oh, this is... oh, well, why is it black and white? Because we're not officially in here? Yeah, this is the library. They mentioned that, oh yeah, there's a secret room you can open. So this is the secret room, except we went from the other way. I guess. Should be a Starian.
No one.
So many little paths here.
Simple. I can't even see a lock to pick.
Yeah, that's a good point.
I can't even see a lock to pick.
Still alive, so that's progress.
So unfortunately, we can't go back from this way.
A couple turns should do it.
But we know
Can't
there's
even
nothing.
see a lock to pick.
There's nothing behind this then, because we already. This is the place where we were stealing books. I see. Okay. The weapon thing the guy mentioned earlier. Did it open a new quest? Oh, I gotta go and talk to Gale. Yeah, let's talk to Gale first, and then we'll probably wrap around and go to Kagha from the front door. What's up, Gale? Oh yeah, he's not looking good.
My condition likes being ignored as little as I do. I must consume another artifact. And soon.
Sorry. Okay. I do have more stuff than before, but I don't know. Oh, this is what got me momentum. Anything that's obviously garbage. Honestly feel like spider step boots might be. Short sword of first blood. Oh, this is nice too. Nice for a Starian, maybe. Oh, God. Not the guidance cantrip for sure. Oh, I didn't look at the poisoner's robe in detail. When the wearer casts a spell that deals poison damage, deals more poison damage. But the armor class is kind of low. Oh, it's like a Spider-Man suit though. It's kind of cute. This ring of color spray. I know we have the scroll for this for sure. You just do it. Yeah, okay. Alright.
Thank you.
Wait, did you always have that streak?
Good gods. It hardly has any effect. Oh, Mistra, have mercy on us all. Listen, I need to speak to you, to all of you. It would be unconscionable of me to remain silent.
Did your hair get lighter color, or is that because of the hat or the lighting? Go on. You're among friends.
I might just be about to remedy that. You have to know who I was. You have to know who I really am. What I am is a walking shadow of the promise I once held. I'm what one might call a wizard prodigy. Who from an early age could not only control the weave, but compose it. Much like a musician or a poet. Such was my skill that it earned me the attention of the mother of magic herself. The Lady of Mysteries. The goddess Mistra. She revealed herself to me and she became my teacher. In time, she became my muse. And later, even my lover.
Wow. Again, reinforcing to me that gods are indeed real in this world. Are you telling me you made love to a goddess?
Oh, yes. We enjoyed each other's company. Body, mind, and soul. But even so, I desired more. You see, no matter how powerful a wizard we mortals can become, we never scratch more than the surface of the weave. Mistra keeps us in check. There are boundaries she doesn't let us cross. Yet, every time I was with her, I stood on the precipice, gazing into the wonders that lay beyond. I sought to cross her boundaries.
How exactly did you try to cross those boundaries?
I tried to convince her. I pouted. I pleaded. Swore my ambition was only to serve her better. But she only smiled and told me to be contented. But inconceivable as it seems to me now, I shared a bed with a goddess, and yet I wasn't satisfied. So I sought to prove myself worthy to her instead. We come now to the crux of my folly. Shall I share the story behind it, or would you rather head straight to its sordid finale?
I'm intrigued. Tell me all.
Very well. Here goes. Once upon a very long time ago, a mighty lord lived in a tower. A flying tower, to be precise. I'll save his history for another time, but the gist of it is that he sought to usurp the goddess of magic so that he could become a god himself. And he almost managed, but not quite. And his entire empire, Netheril, came crashing down around him as he turned to stone. The magic that was unleashed that day was phenomenal. Roiling like the prime chaos that outdates creation. Even the weave itself could not withstand the onslaught. It fractured, then shattered, and all magic was lost to the mortal realms, until the day Mystra returned. She restored the weave, reuniting all its scattered shards. Or so I thought. Until, in the course of my studies, I learned of a book. A Netherese tome in which a piece of the fractured weave had been sealed beyond her reach. What if, I thought, what if, after all this time, I could return this lost part of herself to the goddess?
Doesn't sound like a bad plan, but what was the answer to that question?
The answer was to try. And the outcome was to fail. I was certain that this deed of raw power, draped in romance, would convince Mystra to take me by the hand and welcome me into her hitherto forbidden domains. I was mistaken. I obtained the fabled book and took it into my study. As for what happened next... Here. Place your hand over my heart. Let me show you.
The boundary between a mortal and a god sounds very absolute.
You feel the tadpole quiver as you realize Gale is letting you in. Into the dark. You see through Gale's eyes, staring down the corridors of a dread memory. A book, bound, then suddenly opened. Inside there are no pages, only a swirling mass of blackest weave that pounces. Its teeth, its claws, it's unstoppable as it digs through and becomes part of you. And gods, is it ever hungry.
There's a piece of weave inside you. I don't even know what that means, though. Weave is like what magic is based off of. The principle of magic. There's a piece inside you. How are you still alive?
Thankfully, the moment I absorbed the fragment wasn't enough to kill me outright. It was only the beginning. This Netherese blight, this orb, for lack of a better word, is balled up inside my chest. And it needs to be fed. As long as I absorb traces of the weave from potent enough sources, it remains quiet. Were it ever to fully destabilize, however.
I think more than Gale dying will happen. Because he mentioned that it might be affecting the whole world, not just him. Go on.
I will erupt. I don't know the exact
Like a bomb.
magnitude of the eruption, but given my studies of Netherese magic, I'd say even a fragment as small as the one I carry, it'd level a city the size of Waterdeep.
If you're like a ticking time bomb, theoretically, for the greater good, could we take you to the middle of nowhere and just detonate you on purpose? Is there nothing we can do?
We might chance upon a king's collection of magical artifacts around the corner. We might cross paths with a miracle round the bend. Then again, we might not. All of this, it must feel like a betrayal. Say the word, and we'll part ways.
Nah, you're just another one of our weirdos here. I want to know where he would go, but I want to reassure him too. We've come this far together and we'll continue on together. That's how it'll be.
That is a great relief. Oh, a great relief indeed. You truly are a soul that steals my own. From all my new rallied heart, I thank you. I thank you all. I understand if you stand against me. I'm humbled if you stand with me. Either way, I will do my best not to let you down. I stand at a precipice, but if you do not give up hope, neither shall I. I'll fight. I'll resist as long as I can. Now, even I am tired of the sound of my own voice. Let us venture forth.
Maybe it's time to take out Will again, or Gale again soon. I do want to, but I've been really enjoying the imp. You know what, Gale, let's come out.
What's on your mind?
Huh. If you ever feel the Netherese magic overtaking you, what will you do?
If it should ever come to that, if I ever know I am no longer able to stop it, I will do anything I can to ensure no one but me pays for my mistakes. I will find the remotest place on the surface of Faerun, or perhaps far below in the depths of the Underdark.
That's my home.
I will await that death, alone. I promise I will not betray your trust. You kept me by your side despite the menace that I am. If worst comes to worst, I will be long gone before the curtain falls.
I just hope I have enough items to feed you. I was wondering about that mighty lord you told me about in your story. The one who tried to take Mystra's magic.
Ah, yes. Karsus. Karsus was perhaps the most powerful wizard that ever lived. The child who would be a god, the elves called him. And he tried. With a spell of his own devising, he endeavored to usurp in one fell swoop the power of the goddess of magic. Mistral, she was called then. Imagine what it must have felt like to be a god, to know yourself to be untouchable, to be mistaken. As Karsus aimed his spell at her, she began to unravel, and with her, the entire weave. Too late did he realize what he had unleashed. It would have been the end of everything had not Mistral sacrificed herself. The goddess of magic is all magic. By dying, the entire weave was lost, and the spell that challenged a god failed. It was the end of Mistral, the end of Karsus, and the end of an entire civilization. As the child who would be a god was turned to stone, his empire came crashing down around him. The floating cities of Netheril were no more. An event that came to be known as Karsus's folly.
So Netheril doesn't even exist anymore. Kinda like you then. I mean, this guy. Because you guys were both prodigies, and the commonality between prodigies, I guess, is that you don't really run into obstacles, especially when you're young, and everyone's fawning over you. Everyone only gives you praise, which makes you think you can do all these impossible things, such as try to cross the boundary to become a god. You have to admire the man's ambition. He very nearly succeeded.
If it takes the death of a god to stop you, I'd say your ambition has gotten somewhat out of hand. Not that I'm one to talk, of course. Now, so many centuries later, I try to follow in the footsteps of Karsus. Not to destroy Mystra, but to prove my love for her. I tried to control only a fraction of the magic that was unleashed that fateful day. I merely sought to return one tiny diamond to an imperfect crown. Gale's folly, one might call it. History, repetition. It's the way things go.
Do you still talk to Mystra? Can you still talk to Mystra? I'm guessing they don't talk, because he was gazing lovingly at the hologram before and all that.
Would that I could.
Alright,
But your
take Will's
entourage
place.
is full. Back in the thick of things at last. Oh, how exciting.
It's so nice to have the imp and all that, though.
Seek and you shall find me.
Gale! Gale, your spells. I really need you. Okay, if I respec later, even the stuff that I gave him via the scrolls will still stay, right? They better stay. Hold person is free. Yeah. Maybe now would be a good time to respec. Hold on.
Another. Thy name has been recorded. I shall be here in thy camp for whenever thou hast need of my services.
Where are you pulling my name from? Some interplanar record library?
As thou desire.
Let's change classes. No, actually, we're not changing classes. We're just resetting the points. That's all. How would this even work, though? It's kind of crazy to me that these preset people, you can just be like, okay, Gale, starting from today, you are barbarian. That would completely mess with this storyline. Especially with how we just talked about the weave and all. But apparently that is a possible thing. Yeah, I'm not gonna look at... I guess this stuff I'll just leave alone. We could max it, but I'm fond of the idea of just leaving it alone and then trying to figure it out post level 1, because this is what he started off with, right? I don't want to, like, change him as a person. Anyway, cantrips. Firebolt, Mage Hand, Ray Frost. I don't think I really have any qualms about this current setup. This one could be interesting, though. True Strike. We could use it to set up, like, a big attack later on or something. Since someone else already has a Firebolt, maybe I'll do that. But either way, I feel like of everybody, of all of our magic people, Gale is probably the most malleable because he can learn spells from scrolls, so he's not really restricted to the ones that we pick here. Witch Bolt, Fog Cloud, Grease, Sleep, Thunder Wave. Yeah, I purposely gave him a lot of stuff that weren't attack-oriented before, but I don't know. I do heavily favor just attacking as opposed to setting up all these conditions to make something else happen. Something like the Magic Missile. Wouldn't this be nice? 3 magical darts? 2 to 5 force damage. And they always hit. They always hit. You can send it to the same person. And then that would be 6 damage minimum, right? In worst case scenario. So wouldn't that be pretty good? I do want to keep maybe like 1 or 2 of these, but maybe not all of them. Sleep? Sleep sounds good, but it's only 2 turns. And it ends when you attack the person, so yeah. I don't know. Mage Armor is nice. We still have a lot more levels. This is just level 1. Protection from good and evil. A lot of these spells we have the scrolls for already, so we could just immediately... we could just immediately have him eat the money and get the scroll. Learn the spell from the scroll. Probably shouldn't spend too much time on this level 1 here. Burning Hands? Okay. We get access... Actually, you know what? I'll do this one. I feel like we get access to so many different spells, but realistically, aren't you really just gonna pick up like 1 or 2 spells and keep using them again and again? I feel like that's what ends up happening. Because you might want to have 2 spells because... oh, someone is strong against whatever element and you can't use it this time. Therefore, I'll use spell number 2. But then outside of that, if we're just talking damage, if the spell doesn't have a special feature, I feel like it would be pretty easy to devolve into using the same stuff again and again. I forgot what I tried before. I think it was Conjuration. I think I'm gonna switch to Evocation. You are known as an evoker, striding unharmed through the unfettered chaos you call. Learning evocation spells costs you cheaper. This one has a really nice thing. Oh, this one has the water. Yeah, this one has a really nice feature where you can create a pocket of safety within your evocation spells where you can't hit allies. That would be really good, especially if Gale is, standing far away, but my allies are standing close to whatever enemy. Spells. Oh, I feel like I want a familiar. We already saw with Will that just having an extra guy around is so helpful. Feather Falling? I know we have a potion for that. I'd like to try it, but I feel like, I don't know, Disguise Self could be... I'm falling back to the fun ones again, but from time to time, Disguise Self would be good. Does everybody need Disguise Self? Enhanced Leap. Triple creatures jumping distance. You know what? I think Shadowheart and Will already have that, so I'll leave that alone then. But being able to jump up 3 times higher than normal could be interesting. Being able to move more, this will get us to new places. So, we'll see. I'm going back to not doing damage spells again, but anyway. I'll look at the preparation at level 4. See, this Cloud of Daggers, we definitely had a scroll for that. I just have to pay 100 gold and we can get it. I did try this one before. It seemed kind of nice. I might want it. I wish there was a word list instead of an icon list sometimes, you know? I gotta scroll through all of them, hover over them. Invisibility. Let's do it. I don't think we have anyone with invisibility right now. Let's do a straight up attack if we can. Oh my gosh, there's just so many. I'm not gonna get this one though. I know we can buy this one with a scroll. Melf's Acid Arrow. Cover the target and ground. Let's try it. I don't even remember what feat I gave him before. I tried to look it up, but apparently there's no place where you can see what feat was chosen last time, unless if it appears in the character sheet, which it doesn't always depending on which one you choose. So for example, like ability improvement, you're not gonna see it outside of this score increasing. I'll just do it like that. Okay. Cantrip, one more cantrip. Acid spray, we just got the arrow. Poison spray. Shocking grasp. I know we have the scroll for that. I guess we can have a minor illusion. Cantrips, I already have some attack cantrips, so I think not the worst thing in the world. Flaming sphere. Summon a flaming sphere that damages nearby enemies and objects. You can move the sphere. It emits a bright light. Sure, give it a go, I guess. Hold person? We haven't been having much success with it because apparently nobody is humanoid around here. See, these are concentration spells, which means I can only have one at a time, I guess? Can I have more than one? I'm actually not sure. Hey, what about this gust of wind? Summon a strong wind that clears all clouds and pushes creatures back 5 meters, forcing them off balance. Maybe we could push people into chasms or something. I know it's not a attack one, but... Come on, this guy's named Gale. We gotta give him a wind attack, right? If we look here, yeah, I got 1, 2, and then some additional stuff. Invisibility, wind. And then we also have a whole bunch of other... Wait, so we should probably... Let's take all this away. Probably want to prepare all that. Well... Invisibility is a bit situational, I think. We could probably... In the middle of battle, I'm not too keen on turning invisible, I think. Mage armor. Oh, I got this one? Ice knife. Find familiar. Yeah, this is also situational. I guess I'll leave it at that for now. Yeah, well, that was a lot. And then... Why don't we just learn some spells right here? Yeah, see, like, some of the stuff we can just learn immediately. Shocking Grasp. It's cheap. Shatter, it's cheap. Lightning Bolt level 3. I'm not high level enough to learn it. I can save it. Chromatic Orb. I can learn all this, but I don't have time to use it. I don't have time to use it. I have web as well. Yeah, okay. Oh, did you get an extra slot just now? Wait, why do you have an extra slot? We didn't see this earlier. Okay. Basic, I do want to try this Witch Bolt one more. So many things I want to be able to do. This prepare system, I guess it's from like the tabletop version of D&D and all that, but it just makes me wonder, like, maybe they don't want me to have access to too many things in the middle of a battle, but outside of battle, it would be nice if we could have access to different things. Anyway, that is that. Let's short rest. For Welonz. Actually, you know what? I'm curious here. Let's leave. Can you use the Gust of Wind on the... You know what? Welonz. Yeah, have some light around here. There's a poison cloud here. Can we use the Gust of Wind here? We'll remove clouds. Oh, Lae'zel, are you gonna get... You might want to move away.
Speak.
Sorry. Hold on, Lae'zel.
Oh, action, not reaction.
Seek and you shall find me.
I just want to try it. It did clear up, I think, for like 1 second, but because the vent wasn't covered, I guess it didn't really matter anyway. Oh,
hit
that
the
doesn't come
spot.
back. That doesn't come back per short rest, but we have arcane recovery, so not a big problem.
Still breathing.
Okay, let's go find
despite
Kagha. The long way. Wow, they were actually really close to being able to strike right where Kagha is then. Arrow of Acid. Goblin bow. Hey, that goblin bow seems like it's better than some people's bows. Bone cap. I guess I should get into the habit of picking stuff up and adding it to wares immediately, but I don't think there's a keyboard shortcut for this. In general, I wish there were a few more keyboard shortcuts for, like, everything. Hello?
Step carefully. There's a trap.
Disarm. Oh, I guess a star. You know what? We can do it. Can we do it? The one time I get lazy. Come on. Oh, we have 4 inspiration now. We should be aware to
Careful, I bite.
use that. Can we have 2 people with the guidance cantrip? Yes, we can. Thank you. 27. We got the 30 earlier. Would have been really crazy. Charred key. Magic pockets. Nice. Nature snare. Fly trap. Chance to ensnare target if it is not a plant or a beast. A staff? Give it to Will then. Yeah, Shadowheart has one. Gale has one. Nice.
No one stopped me yet.
Alright, let's go talk to Kagha. At this point, I think it's faster to go out back from this way.
That orb seems powerful. What can it do once it's extracted?
Nothing good can come of it unless it is contained. Why?
It might be useful. Who knows?
Yeah, Astarion has shown on multiple occasions that he is interested in harvesting the power that we have, including the little parasite, the orb now. Maybe it's sort of a vampiric nature kind of thing, just sucking the power out of everyone. Oh, thank goodness it seems like casting the spell takes literally forever because everyone is still here. Awesome. A part of me wants to try stealing that statue to see what would happen. Get in here, guys. If we could open the way back to the library, that would be pretty cool. Okay, I still haven't gotten this key. This is red. This is red. The bird is doing some rearranging. If Gale turns invisible, could that be a thing? There's just so many people in this grove though, makes it pretty difficult. Think about that for a bit more. Kagha. Where is Kagha? Hello, Kagha. Okay, before I talk to you, I'm just gonna see if on antidotes. This is it, the recipe that made me decide to publish my notes. The story might not interest you, but I shall record it for posterity. I was sitting in Elfsong, sipping my usual hot cocoa, the heat soothing the pain in my scaleless hands. A small child, a human, stumbled through the door, sick as a dog. All the other patrons seemed like they wanted to help, but nobody could pay for an antidote for a stranger's child. Meanwhile, the ingredients were just lying around in the kitchen. Every single one of these people could have saved that child, but only I knew how. Felt like a crime. Did I read this before? Yeah, I don't think I have. There was a antidote recipe right here. Probably would have saved me some trouble, huh? I probably already got that from somewhere else. Well, that's fine.
I just want my bed.
Should we even talk to Nettie? We're back here, but we haven't done anything. So the statue of the eagle. This is a wolf. This is a wolf. There is no... Ah, that's the problem, right? There's no wolf rune here. I need to find the wolf rune.
Slot, but no rune.
Right, right. I didn't talk to you before, did I?
The corpse regards you lifelessly.
Your name and house, now.
Ned Sierranis of the Absolute.
Your house is absolute? There is no house of the absolute.
No houses. All equal in her love.
Wait, we only have 5 questions. I'm assuming we all got the tadpole from the same place. How many drow are out there?
Minthara. Back at camp.
Minthara. We heard that name in the Goblin Cave earlier. Where did you get your tadpole?
The corpse remains silent. It doesn't understand the question.
It doesn't... Yeah, okay. Where did you start following the Absolute?
Moonrise Towers. Initiation.
The spell's power wanes. You can ask no more questions.
That was another way we could have found out about the Moonrise Towers from. I don't remember if we've seen the rune of the wolf here.
One step at a time.
I'm not allowed to... I'm touching it because Nettie isn't even in here to watch me.
It's broken, but not too badly.
Yeah, it's because of this one, alright? And we read there was a record about how, oh, thank goodness, don't do this, don't do that, or something. That's okay. I mean, we know what's beyond it already, so we don't have to open it. It would just be convenient to have another way through. We have a different goal today. We are here to talk to Kagha because what on earth was she doing with the Shadow Druids?
Swift as my feet can carry me.
Curious about that cauldron. Nettie?
Any word on Master Halson?
I'm working on it. Working on it.
A devil child! One who tried to steal from us!
Hey.
Why are you here? I sent you to Zevlor.
I know the truth. You mean to take the grove for the Shadow Druids.
What?
Uh-oh. Oh! What the heck? Oh, they're spies! Are they spies? Shadow Druid spies? Uh-oh.
That damn nose of yours has gone poking in our business.
Mistress Ollerton, I can explain.
Shh. No need. It couldn't be helped.
Kagha, what is the meaning of this?
Oh, they didn't know.
You think yourself quite the spy, don't you? Go on, tell him.
Take this letter, Wrath. It will explain everything.
What in the cloakwood? Kagha, have you lost your mind?
Halsin is weak, Wrath. But in the shadows, we are strong. We are safe. There is no other way.
You and Halsin welcome untouchables to your midst. You defile the grove for the sake of harmony.
Olodin speaks truth. Who among you disagrees? Who would see this grove in ruin?
The choice is made. Kagha, burn the tainted away. Start with the snitch.
As you say, Olodin.
Are you serious? I feel like we're having this confrontation a little bit earlier than I wanted. Ideally, I would want to go find Halsin and then come back here and have this, because this seems like a bigger thing. Who cares what Kagha's thinking right now? No, I've had bad results with this one. The shadows won't save you. They'll corrupt you. Stop this while you can. If we detect her thoughts, it doesn't mean we're saying anything to her though, and sometimes, like if I look at this, I'll think that, oh okay, we can detect her thoughts and then choose, but it's not always the case, right? That's what happened last time. Ooh, kind of a tough one. Yes!
No! You don't know what you say. In Shadow, we are purified.
Kagha's voice breaks and her lips tremble. She heard reason in your words.
Listen. Listen. Kagha, all the Friscoes around us. Remember what they say? Don't you have pride in this grove?
Kagha eyes you intently as you speak the text etched into the frescoes. The forest rose with claw and tooth to tear the darkness from its roots. In darkest hour a concord made, twixt harp and wild against the shade. The towers seized, the battle done, the moonrise broke the darkest one.
When the darkest hour fell, it was us that brought light. Sylvanas demands we illuminate Shadow, not hide within it. Oh, was I so
Larian.
Careful, Kagha. The shadows don't forgive.
I belong to the shadows no longer. You've no power over me.
You would question my power. Mother Earth, hear me. Grant me your wrath.
Okay. We are not killing Kagha. We are not investigating Kagha any longer. I'm happy to see that we can persuade her on our side, but I don't know how this is gonna mess with the whole Halsin thing. Because we still want him back, don't we? Do we wanna... Can we talk to these people more? They are level 5. They are level 5. Alright. Let me have a think. Let's focus on one dude first. Pinta. Wait, what even are you? Lightfoot halfling. No particular resistances. These were the 3 rats! We're just here the whole time! They're all threatened. Kagha? Oh my god, the entire grove is attacking. Pretty sure we'll be okay. Don't need to... Why am I thinking so hard about this? But after this, will Kagha immediately be like, you know what? Shadow Druids were wrong. We can let the tiefling stay. And then the whole conflict has been resolved without us even finding Halsin? Astarion. Astarion disapproved of us trying to reason this all out. Man, seriously? Ah! Astarion. Okay, we'll have to do it after this battle, but let me see here. Can you do sneak attack? You can. Get him. Get him. Yeah. Ooh. Ooh. Oh my. Happy. Astarion is happy. Nice.
I will ascend.
Yeah, I think it's not gonna be too challenging here today. Might as well. Should we? Sure. Finish it ASAP. Can you stomp over there? Sorry! Sorry, my man. Just trying to finish this as quick as possible. Gale! Alright, Gale, you have your new staff. I think it's your first time trying to do anything today. You just have to do a cantrip. Let's try Magic Missile. Nice and easy. Upcast means an additional dart. Nah, we're fine, I think. Right, and then we also get lightning charges from that. Nice. Gale has healing as well. I thought Shadowheart was the only one who did, but no, he does as well. I think we're good, man. We have like 20 people in the grove here. Not even counting the people outside. What? Just dash next to them. Oh, thank you. Oh, Findle, hey. Hey, you're here. Oh, sweet. We're all just menacingly. Do we want to like not actually kill them? I killed the other two already, but it might be fun to just leave this one person alone, not dead, so that they can mourn over their dead people. We could do that.
What do I have to lose?
I want to interrogate people, but I don't know if that's possible. Well, it'll be one more turn. In which case, if I don't get to... They might die. They might die. Well, not my problem anymore. Wow, that was a lot of bloodshed here. Do you mind if I loot these people? Hopefully not. That was something. Hey, Findle. Thanks for the assist just now.
Oh, my savior. I wish you could have visited in better times.
Find it here. Whatever the Tree Father's judgment.
There better be a soft bedroll in my near future.
1 second here. Don't waste all this. This is free. It's all free. Oh, speaking of which, Astarion, he can dual wield the daggers. That's why there's 2 slots here. And then, okay, I did some investigation on this. There's a button here that's toggling dual wielding. I think we actually want it off for finer control. Because what happens is if you have this on, it'll automatically use both daggers when you attack. So the first attack is a action, the second attack is a bonus action, but if you toggle it off, you can do it separately. By using this one, offhand attack. So by splitting it up, it gives us a bit more control over that.
All's well that ends not as bad as it could have.
Hello, Kagha?
Wrath thought me a danger. Seems I've proven him right.
Protecting the circle was natural, but you chose the wrong path.
I betrayed Sylvanas himself, led the circle to Shadow. We will stop the rite, and I will stand trial. My fate lies with the Tree Father. May he have mercy.
How did the Shadow Druids even find you?
It began with a letter. There was no messenger, it simply appeared. Olladin came soon after. An army was coming, she said. Goblins, drow, and more still. Legions upon legions. The Druids of Cloakwood knew the dangers this would bring. They ordained that all circles cast the rite to shelter from the storm. Olladin taught me to harness the Tree Father's power to wall us in. In return, well, you know the rest. I would turn the grove over to them. I won't forget the wounds I've inflicted. I pray Halsin returns to heal them in full.
So we don't need Halsin to come back to solve the problem, which means we can leisurely look around now without being scared about the ritual concluding. But we're still looking for him because he's important here. And what of Zevlor's people?
We will grant them safe harbor until they depart.
Great.
Meanwhile, help us contend with the goblins. Perhaps we can dissuade them from attacking.
I'll just kill all the goblins, don't worry. Okay. Save the refugees. The tieflings are safe for now, but they still need to reach Baldur's Gate. And we still need to make sure the roads are safe. Okay. Return to Zevlor. Yeah, we'll tell him about all this. Oh, yes. The three figures in the drawing we found. There's more than one goblin leader.
I let your machinations spread.
At least she changed her tune pretty quickly.
You may have won over Kagha, but I'm not so easily swayed.
Well, good thing I wasn't trying to sway you. Do you guys clean this, like, do you ever clean this up, or like... Do you want me to help you clean it up? I don't know what consequences this will have. I can help you clean up. Oh, I can't. Can I pick it up? Bye. No, come on! Why can't you... Why can't you do this? Okay, well, maybe let's put it in some inconspicuous location, not just in the middle of this place here. Their Shadow Druid friends are gonna know about this and get angry.
The first letter from Cloakwood came a season ago, but when Halsin departed, the shadows... It should have been different.
Making a mistake, everyone makes mistakes, but you know, the courage to admit that mistake. You've done it. You had the bravery to do that. It's not easy, but you did. Why can't we throw them in the chasm? This is really upsetting me. No, we need to put this one a little closer. We can put them in camp, can we? Because I can pick them up in my inventory and put them in camp. Oh, whatever. Whatever. You guys clean up well, alright? So, I guess that's... Huh. We're still looking for Halsin, of course. But the ritual...
You're testing my patience, pig.
The ritual has concluded. Everyone's chill.
Kagha was right. We must put ourselves first. You had no right to intervene. You're not one of us.
There were some people who really did believe it. Like Kagha was influenced by the Shadow Druids, but then these people are just sort of kind of racist.
To think we almost finished the ritual. I felt honored when I was chosen to participate. Now I feel guilty I didn't object.
Groupthink is a powerful thing. Don't worry too much about it. Okay. Oh, they're allowed in here now. Nice.
This place ain't so special. Why were the druids so protective of it?
Okay, why don't we just say thank you? You don't have to say the rest of that.
Now they're done messing about with rituals, maybe them lot can make themselves useful.
Oh my goodness, you people.
Looks like the druids have eased off some. Small mercies.
Yes, let's just smile and say thank you and keep everything else to yourself. Ah, goodness. Let's go find Zevlor.
I'm told the druids have stopped their damn chanting. What happened?
Kagha's agreed to stop the ritual.
Truly? Ilmater's ashes. I never thought you would actually see reason. Thank you. We still have the goblins to contend with, but you've given us time to prepare. I need to ensure my people make the most of it. But here, left over from my soldiering days, it's sparse thanks for what you've done for us. And I'm afraid I have more yet to ask.
What now? Tell me what you need.
You've bought us some time here, but the goblins are still massing out there. We'd need an army of our own to escort us safely to Baldur's Gate. And while I don't doubt your abilities, you're no army. There may be a way, though. Goblins are ill-disciplined. It's unlike them to organize so cleverly. Somebody must be leading them, bringing discipline to their ranks. Take out that leadership, and they'll scatter. It's no small thing to ask, but I've seen you fight. You're equal to the task.
Kill the Goblin Horde's leaders? I'll see what I can do.
Everyone in this camp depends on it.
Astarion!
Thank you. We'll be ready to leave as soon as you give word.
Why does Astarion not like anything we do? I'm actually not sure. Does he just not like doing extra things to help people unnecessarily because he's a practical guy, or... Hell Rider's Pride. When you heal another creature, it gains resistance against bludgeoning, piercing, slashing. So this is only going to be for people who know how to heal, which includes Gale, and it's not armor.
One with the weave.
Better than his leather helmet. It should be. Oh, wait, it's gloves. Yeah, there's no interference. No AC went down? Okay. Good. Good. Before I forget about it, Gale should have the mage armor on. Target can't be wearing armor. No, but you're not wearing armor, are you? Oh, the gloves count as armor. Oh, I can give it to Welonz, though. Would that be worth it? What does mage armor do again? Protect a target. Oh, increase the armor class to 13 plus its dex modifier. I guess we would probably want that more than the glove. Maybe I'll give this to Shadowheart then. Yeah, okay. Oh, Shadowheart has some other gloves, I'm pretty sure, but... Does that mean that Gale can only have some leathery gloves that don't count as armor? I guess so. I want to see how much the AC changes. Can we keep this open while doing this? Wait, I'm still wearing armor? What else am I wearing? What else is count? Oh, this is counting as armor. Okay, how much? It went to 14. Yes, +1 from dexterity. For a second, I thought it was gonna do +13 from dexterity. No, it's just +1, which is still better. Yeah, I was just getting this one for the dex saving throw, not the AC anyway. What about Find Familiar? Oh, Gale has different familiars? There's no imp and quasit here. Is it different for everyone? Frog. Bufotoxin. Touch a creature and possibly impose disadvantage. Interesting. These all have their own little thing. Raven, blind people. I want to see what blind does. Yeah, let's try Raven. We'll try a different one every time. Spider seems the most powerful attack-wise, but yeah. Welcome, little buddy. Quoth! You have a name! Welcome to the party.
No one back home will ever believe this.
Anyway, so our current situation in the Grove is contained for now. No one's being shooed out. We still have to deal with the goblins. Taking out their leaders. With the goblins, I'm in a bit of a special situation, aren't I? Because of the whole drow thing. It seems like most of them are pretty afraid of me. And they're dumb enough that they can't tell that I'm not with them. So maybe we can take advantage of that somehow. Probably time for us to go back to the Blighted Village soon. But before that, I'm gonna go to Riverside Tea House. This is Auntie Ethel's house. It looks like the last time we were here. There's just one little spot here I forgot to cover, so let's do that before we move on. Which direction is it? This way? This place is so creepy. Yeah, I thought it might link back to... No, this is the house. This is the house. I don't like being here. Oh, I wonder if that's any good. It's reinforced.
It's a rather jaunty hat lying in the mud there. And a sword, too. Someone must have been in quite the hurry to get out of this swamp.
Someone left all their stuff to leave. To leave the swamp. Constitution saving throw. Might be good for someone who needs armor. Does Lae'zel have a helmet?
Madness.
She does. Oh, I think she has that exact one.
Interesting.
Hold on.
Assume nothing.
This one's reinforced, but it does the exact same thing as the one that's not reinforced. That's strange. Okay. Whatever, I guess.
Dull moment.
There's a chest here. Why were they throwing away their weapons in the water so that it doesn't weigh them down? Addled frog. Reflective mucus. Oh. Wait, Dex 20. Do you want to fight? Hi? What are you doing here, little guy? We want to talk. You're so small I can't even click on you.
The frog's entire body shakes. It ribbits erratically as if in pain.
Come here. It's all right. Come on. You're okay, little buddy. I got you.
It shies away, croaking a warning, eyes wide in terror.
Something's wrong, but will this actually leave it alone, though? I don't want to leave. Maybe we should get Will out, or do I have another potion of animal speaking? Don't worry, I'll leave you alone.
It croaks softly, calmed. But the frog's eyes watch your every movement.
It doesn't want me touching. Maybe if we knew what it was saying. But we're not gonna have to fight, right? Just in case. Hi, are you...
Kagha's gone! Happy!
Oh! Oh, maybe it was gonna ask me to help you kill the hag. Did the hag turn you into... Are you human? Were you human? Glad I could help.
Happy! Happy! Come! Present!
Present? Really? Oh. We didn't get to hear its initial story, but I'm guessing this is another one of the hag's victims. Turning you into a frog seems to be one of the least worst things she could have done, though, judging by all the other crap we saw in her cave. Thank you! Thank you! Scroll of Chromatic Orb. Look, Gale, it's for you!
Here! Shiny! Bye!
Are you actually a frog? I don't even know. I guess so. Yeah, because if frogs can talk to us, that's why we have Potion of Animal Speaking. It's just a thing. Okay, cool.